Hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me, and I appreciate each and every one of you for coming back to my channel. So thank you very much. Today I thought I'd show you how to collage with the Amalia Vol 1 book from Maremi Small Art. And I'm using in the back of the book we have some bats, and that is what I'm using. And I'm also going to use sheet music. I took it out of this psalm book. So here I'm figuring out how I want to place them, because I don't want to just place them the notes in one way. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm placing the notes with some glue. Then I'm placing my bats. Putting glue all over the space. And then I cut off the excess from the page so that I can work on it. I'm also going to cut off the little bit by the bind, put the glue so everything sits firm. And once I've done that, I'm going to use my transparent clear gesso on top of it, and I'm using 2 coats. And once you've seen here the clear gesso has dried, you can see I rubbed over it, and on the right side, the bat, I accidentally rubbed a little bit too much away from the face from the bat. So I cannot bring that back anymore on the space where it was. So what I'm going to do is going to take another picture from the book, from the same page, and I'm going to use this bat on top. So just to fix my mistake that I've made. I could have colored it in, but the spot where it was, I couldn't get it right the way it's supposed to be. So that's why I choose to put a whole new image. So I'm going to cut a little bit around the new bed. Then the other part, I tear it off. And I want to place it where the branch is touching each other, so that it looks like it's one picture. And once I'm satisfied with the spot that I wanted, I'll use my clear gesso again to adhere it, and also put the gesso also on top again. So once I'm satisfied with the placement of my picture, and I've put the gesso under and on top of it, then I'm going to use crackle paint. And it's a white crackle paint, and I'm going to use my spatula to put it on top. And I don't want to be very precise on where I want to put it. So I'm just pasting it here and there on top of my paper until I'm happy. I'm also taking a little bit of the edge. I just want to make some layers on my background so it has difference of height. Then the wing that came off from the new picture, from the bat, I'm putting in it on the top, and the piece that came from the edge by the binding, I'm also putting it back on top. And doesn't mean it has to stay there all the way, but I want it there just so it will help me with the layers. Then I'm using two kind of different greens. First I'm using the lighter green, and then I'm putting a little bit of the darker green in between so I can play a little bit with the paint. And I'm also putting some paint under on my page so everything will be together, come together. And from there on, the branch that I have on the left side, I want to bring it back. So I'm putting two kind of greens and a brown. And then I'm taking some little brushes and I'm putting back the paint, and I'm putting back the trees with my green. Just trying to paint them in back. The big one on the foreground and the small ones just putting a little paint on my tool, then I put it on my page, and then with my paintbrush I'll just come and move the paint around till it looks like I'm bringing back the tree there. Then once those trees down in front, when they've been painted back, I'm going up to the branch on the left side, and I'm painting I'm extending the branch, and I'm bringing all kind of leaves with the two colors of green. I'm bringing them on top. I want to make it like it belongs to the picture. And then once the leaves are back, then I'm going to take my brush pens, my Pentel brush pens, and I'm going to use those ones to color. And once the branch and the leaves are there, I'm going to use like a red color, pinkish red color, because where you see me dotting, there are some little flowers, but they don't have much color. So I want to use to make it a little bit more color. So I'm just using the Pentel brush, and I'm bringing in some colors, like it's like looks like a little bit of berries or little flowers, and then the flowers that was printed on the paper already behind where I'm drawing, they look like shadow then. So now I've got my branch and my berries, I've got them back. I'm going to color the bat a little bit just to brighten it up a little bit with the colors, both of them, the wings and the fur, so they stand out a little bit more than they were before. Then the connection where I put those two pictures together, I'm coloring it with a dark yellow. And when I've done that, then it's time to take care of the background. So you can see all the lines that was in the picture and the text that is in the picture. I'm trying to bring it back onto my paint, make it all look as one. And once I've done that, then I'm going for a text. I've cut that text out of the autumn stories and backgrounds, and once it's back, then it's finished. So once again, I like to thank you all for being here. I do hope you consider to subscribe, like and comment to my video. Thank you very much for being here with me. See you next time. Bye.